beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Hunter's Moon reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. I have also reported them to YouTube, so let's see how it goes. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds, and let us begin. Okay, so this is your Hunter's Moon reading. The Hunter's Moon will be in Aries, so that will give an extra sort of boost of energy to go and accomplish goals, dreams, and really sort of relentlessly pursue whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve there. Now the full moon tends to be about letting go, struggles, and sort of anything that's been holding you back. You may feel as well as you approach this moon, insomnia, okay? A lot of sleepless energy going on for this particular moon. I really feel there is there's a bit of anxiety about this moon, I have to say. So that's what I'm feeling at the moment, Virgo. So you may be feeling that as well because you're very emphatic there. Now, the Hunter's Moon or the Blood Moon, depending on what you like to call it, will be about flushing out opportunities as we close out the year. Jupiter is no longer in retrograde. Also, Mercury has gone direct as well. So this should be an easier time in terms of communication, but also a little bit more easier in terms of luck, flushing out those opportunities. So let's see what's coming in for you. Now, just to let you know, before we move on, I am running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. I'll let you know how to win it right at the end, as some people are here just for the messages and some people are here for both, but I just thought I'd mention it there for you as well. So, wow, we got quite a lot here for you. Oh, I'm loving this. So first off, we got magical powers. Okay, you are very emphatic when it comes to this particular moon, Virgo. It's in your it's in your 8th house, okay, which is about finances. And it's about focusing on, paying bills and things like that, which may seem a little bit mundane, but I feel like you're going to get an extra little bit of luck to help you through. Now, you may be feeling a little bit of anxiety with this time period because it's about give and take, and you may feel like you're trying really hard to hold on to what you've got, be resourceful with what you got. And I totally understand, there's some major shifts going on around the world at the moment, and there's a lot of anxiety, but I do feel like there is going to be a positive shift for you. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. It says, I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of prophetic dreams. Okay, pay close attention to your dreams, especially around this full moon period, which will occur 20th and 21st, depending on where you are in the world. So I feel with number 24 here, when you reduce it, 2 + 4 is 6. So this is about balance. It's also about love. So it is about finding something that you love doing, for example, and you may have been wrestling with that or trying to find a solution on it. I feel like you will get, a pointer or some sort of answer in your dreams. Also, daydreaming, very important, Virgo. Now, you're the sort of person, you got a supercomputer for your brain. I always say this, your brain is always going a mile a minute. You're thinking of the woulda, coulda, shouldas. You're thinking of what to do next. You're focusing on the task at hand as well. So I feel give yourself a little moment to breathe and have a little bit of a daydream, okay? Because it's going to be surprising. Now, I'm not saying, sit there at your workspace or sit there at home and just zone out and, but you'll find the moment for it, okay? It's almost like it will descend upon you is what I'm getting with this. As you can see, that's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So if you've been going through a really difficult path at the moment, and I know collectively the energy has been very low at the moment. I've even found it really hard to do these readings. because the energy is at an all-time low. I do feel like you will be rising from those ashes yourself. I feel like there's definitely an energy of a comeback. So if you've been going through, you know, walking through fire, literally, well, not literally, let's say figuratively, hopefully not literally, that would be awful. I'm sending you all a huge hug out there, because I do feel like, you know, that you are about to receive like either an answer or some sort of abundance that comes your way to help you with the problem, whatever it is that you've been wrestling with there. Okay, now we've got number 10, authenticity. When you get number 10, that is a wheel of fortune. So I feel like you are about to have a change in fortune here, and it says authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Now I said this to the Sagittarians who got this card, so you may have placements in Sagittarius. There may be something in that reading for you, but your word is your bond, Virgo. Okay, you're not the sort of person who normally says you're going to do something and then you don't. Okay, I also feel like you're standing your ground, you're standing your power, you're really, you know, you march to the beat of your own drum. I feel like you are very independent, and I feel, you know, your honesty and your commitment to your values and to your who you are, I feel like is the thing that's going to really help you in the next couple of weeks. Also, I feel like you're flushing out authenticity in your world when it comes to people. Okay, you're seeing beyond, you're seeing the superficial, you're seeing, you know, that things need to go deeper. You're looking for a deeper meaning in life, and I feel like you're letting go of all those situations that you feel, you know, don't bring that level of authenticity that you are bringing to the table. Also, we have friendship. Now, I feel the two go hand in hand, really. Oh gosh, look. Not every card is the same. Yeah, not every card is the same. They're just showing me two hands here. I'm scrying at the same time as, is there two hands there? No. They're showing me two hands here. So either you're about to make a deal on something, Virgo, or perhaps you're about to meet a new friend, or you're solidifying your friends. Maybe you're about to close on something like a home or you know, a job or something like that. So they're just showing me a handshake. So it could be, handshakes tend to be, well, they're definitely about friendship, but also I feel like some sort of deal. Maybe you and a friend are going into business or something like that. But it says friendship here, very important for this full moon energy for you. It says, bring me to friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. Okay, so again, I definitely feel those go hand in hand with, you know, true, authentic partnerships in friendship, whether they're people you work with or I feel this camaraderie, okay? People standing together, united, you know, because I feel there's kind of like a tough energy at the moment, and I feel like you're finding your soul tribe, and you're flushing out anybody who, for example, you feel doesn't have your back, okay? Because I feel like you've got a lot of people's backs. You're always there to help, so I feel like now's the time for you all to sort of bond together. So friendship's very important during this time. Now we've also got study for you, okay? Number 36, when you reduce it, 3 plus 6 of course is 9, so that is a hermit card. So definitely a lot of knowledge coming towards you. It says here, let my mind be clear and strong, let me study well and long. So either you're putting yourself on online courses, or you're putting yourself into a group, or perhaps they're showing me the word retreat. Now that can mean a couple of things. It can mean that you're retreating, as in terms of that hermit energy where you're sort of going off and doing something by yourself, taking some time out for introspection, or you're learning something. Maybe you need that super focus to disconnect from any distractions, and you're wanting to learn something, maybe a new skill, or something for your job, maybe a, you know, a paper, what do you call it, an exam or something like that you've got to do for your workspace, in order to perhaps earn more money, or maybe just to enrich your soul, okay? Yeah, I feel like it's something that you may have to do by yourself, or that you are focusing on, but also retreat can be that you're deciding to take yourself off to a spiritual retreat to really sort of zone out, quite literally, and pay close attention to your body's needs, your mind, your soul, you know, eat really good food, you know, maybe meditate or do yoga or Pilates or whatever, you know, you may be thinking about planning that, or dreaming of wanting to do that, okay? You will get your moment. If you can't do it now, you will get your moment to be able to do that. But I feel study is very important during this time. You're always learning, Virgo. You are like a sponge. You're always learning. My Virgo friends are so knowledgeable. You know, it's just, if I ever need anything, I just go to them. They're just a font of all knowledge, okay? And if they don't know something straight away, they're on it. They find it. They hunt it out, okay? So we've got good cheer. So I definitely feel really good, positive vibes for you. As I said, if I feel, because I do feel like you're going through something that's quite difficult, or you're wrestling with something, you're trying to find a solution to something. Maybe you've got a bit of a fork in the road in terms of life at the moment that you're trying to weigh up. Good cheer, it says, with kind heart and humor free. May good cheer rule, so mote it be, okay? And it is number 25. When you reduce it, 2 + 5 is 7, which is a chariot card, which is about movement forward. It's about moving on from anything that's been challenging. And it is also about, you know, overcoming things, taking action and being successful, or, being motivated to thrive elsewhere, being determined to be successful, for example, in a business venture, or, you know, move on from friendships that you may feel are energy vampires and you are looking for authenticity. I do feel like it's a more positive time coming for you. They're showing me the butterfly wings, so I really feel there's a major transformation going on in your world that's going to be quite something to make you smile, actually. You may have even felt like you haven't been able to smile for a little while, because the energy I'm feeling right at the beginning of your reading is, I feel like it's a bumpy road, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Now, we've also got inspiration, number 19. Now, that is the sun card, of course. So inspiration, being inspired, that's going to be your hit from that Hunter's Moon, because it is in Aries, okay? Even though number 19 is a sun card, which is a Leo energy, I just feel very strong, sort of a burst of enthusiasm. And it says Isis, goddess of magic. So you've got a lot of magic. You're very connected. And some people think magic, oh, that's really like woo-woo. You know, magic can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. It can mean that something turns out the way that you hoped, and you're like, wow, that's magic, or that's a miracle, or something like that, whatever you call it. It's still out of the ordinary. So I feel like you're going to experience things that are out of the ordinary in the next couple of weeks. Lots of synchronicities, lots of things just turning out the way that you hoped. And intuition, very important, okay? They're showing me, that they're showing me the High Priestess, basically right now as I'm scrying, and the High Priestess is a Virgo energy, but that's about intuition. It is about using that inner subconscious wisdom that you've got deep within you, where you just know, okay? So pay close attention to that. It says, Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So if you are, as I said, wrestling with an idea or a thought or a decision, I feel you're going to get that inspiration. It's going to hit you from nowhere, whether it's in a dream or in a daydream. It's going to come. That answer will be revealed. Also, I feel like you get an extra spurt of energy. And 19 means there's going to be an auspicious outcome, okay? It's going to be a positive shift there for you. Now, let's go and do a little bit more deeper energy and see what's happening here for you. This reading is a bonus, Virgo, and it is a little bit different, okay? So the first deck I was using there was the Magic Spell, what is it called? Yeah, Magic Spell cards, okay? And that's by Lucy Cavendish. And now I'm using the Lenormand deck, and that's by MUCI Design. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding this time period? Whoa, they're showing me a key right now, key, so perhaps you're going to be unlocking something there. Let us see. I'll focus on that image now in a moment. So either you are holding a key right now, or you just picked up your set of keys, or a key is important. We'll find out. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What else do they need to know? They're being quite discerning about what they give you, actually. We got a ring here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What is it they need to know? We've got the sun. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. There's definitely an energy of stillness, trying to make a decision on something, trying to find stability. Okay. Oh, they want me to go one more. This is so unusual. And we got a tower. Okay. Oh. And one more. Now, I was only going to give you 6 cards in this, but they want... Okay. Oh, I'm glad they gave you that. That's true. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Yeah, the image of the keys, either you picked up some keys, or you're looking at a key, or you're getting your key cut, or, I feel key is important. So maybe you're unlocking something, or you hold the key to something, or maybe you are drawing a key, or you've given someone a key as a gift. Maybe it's a key around like a bracelet or a necklace or something like that. So or you've given maybe a partner a key to your property, you're moving in together or whatever. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it does, so there you go. Now, we've got number 35, which is the anchor. And this is about stability, straight away, stability. You may be feeling a little bit like you're either going through a rocky storm at the minute, or you're maybe feeling like maybe external circumstances around the world right now, very uncertain. A lot of signs have been getting the anchor or getting the tree here, which is about knowledge, stability, and how to find their way in the storm. So I do feel like you're going to, either you're moving or you're thinking about where you fit in, is what I'm getting here. Where feels like home is what I'm getting with this. And I feel like you may be rethinking routes. Either you are, for example, if you're living in the city, you may be dreaming of getting out of the city and sort of going to somewhere that's more leafy, somewhere, where you can live off the land, or, that sort of thing. I feel like it may be a dream at the moment that you're trying to achieve, because the stork here basically says, you're taking a moment to pause. And then when the moment is right, you strike. Okay, so I feel with that stork energy, it's like a period of stagnation, and then there's sudden movement. Okay, so I do feel like either you're thinking about your stability or where you feel like you fit in, where home is for you. And then I feel, even if you love like living in the city, you may be trying to take a moment to pause and make a decision on something. And some of your decisions may be based on things that have happened in the past. Oh, I shouldn't do that because it didn't work out that way last time, or I should definitely do that because it was really a good factor in my life. But definitely there's going to be some stability here for you. Now, with the stork energy, I do feel like you got your eye on something. Okay, if you think about the stork's energy, it tends to be about, focusing on something with laser focus and just waiting for the right moment to strike. Okay, so you could even be weighing up your options, but I feel like you're being very still at the moment, really still. It's almost like you're not moving. And people may even wonder what's going on with Virgo. Okay, so either you have gone a little bit like under the radar, or you haven't been reaching out to people as much recently, or you've gone a little bit silent in an area of your life where because I'm feeling like there's lots of question marks. They show me lots of question marks. So they're showing me either people are wondering about you, Virgo, what's going on with you, because you've cut yourself off a little bit, or you've just gone a bit silent, or you may be wondering about someone. Now let me have a look at that. It's number 17. And that's the star card energy. So I feel like, you're trying to work out a confusing situation, perhaps, and, you're trying to have faith in that situation as well. You're trying to find peace in your situation. So let me see what's going on there. Now I'm using the Way the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. Sam, just to clarify this. Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Judgment card. Yeah, so Judgment card tends to be about weighing something up here, but with it in reverse, it means there's stagnancy. Okay, it means nothing's happening. You may feel a little bit of doubt, or there's a blockage here. You may not know which direction to go in, so you're trying to weigh up those options. You may be even fearing change at this moment in time and trying to find stability, amongst the changes that are happening in your life. You're like, where do I fit in? How do I anchor myself? I feel that you've got the Sun card here. There's going to be some radical change. You've got another number 10. Now, number 10s are really important about endings and new beginnings, but turning a page kind of energy here. And you got number 19. Again, pay close attention to your synchronicities, because, you've got a lot of them. You've got 2 25s. This is 2 different decks, Virgo. 2 25s, 2 19s, 2 10s. I mean, this is really positive energy, and a lot of synchronicity, as I said, you're going to see. But the Judgment, you may be weighing up whether you give something a second chance or not, or whether this is the right place for you. The Judgment card tends to be about soul path, okay? And you may be wondering, am I on the right path? You may not know which way to turn. So let me just go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding the Judgment card? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Hang Panda, yeah. So it's basically pause. It's, you know, you're weighing up your options. You are seeing things from a different direction or a different angle so that you can actually make a decision. The Hang Panda is all about, you know, life. You know, the Hang Panda actually puts himself on the panda. On the tree of life, which is what you got next, because that's about wisdom. Okay, the hangman energy is normally, in order to see things from a different perspective, in order to create something new, sacrifices time, energy, in order to surrender to a new perspective. It could be a new way of doing something. It could be all of a sudden you're seeking, as I said right at the beginning, you're going to get the answer. That's what I really get. You're going to find the answer and you're going to capitalize on it. Okay, so I do feel like this pause, even though you feel like you're stagnant, I do feel like you're drawing in new opportunities towards you, and that time of inaction means it's time for reflection. And these new opportunities, you're giving them time to breathe and time to manifest. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, the stork always comes on in with something new. And, it's that moment to strike. If you watch a stork in action, you know, they are so still and then they go for it. Okay. So I really feel you're waiting to the right moment, and instinctively you're going to act on something. And now we've got number 5. I love number 5. It's about that stability as well, but it's also about, it can be about the past. It can be about health. It can be about, making sure things are stable and growing things. So I do feel like you are standing alone in something, and I feel like you are weathering the storm. If you see that tree, it is not surrounded by any other tree. It is planted, it is rooted, and I feel like you are standing tall in a situation. And I feel, you may even be looking at your family tree recently, because they're actually showing me right now a family tree. So if you were wondering about, your heritage and things like that, and been looking back at things recently, then there's definitely something in this message for you. It can mean, it can be about you doing something differently that in your family line that has not been done before, or that your family have not experienced before. And I feel like you may be gaining knowledge on that, because number 5 is the Hierophant card. So this is about doing something traditionally, okay, or something that has always been done. But as you can see, there's just one tree there. So I feel that there is something here about your lineage, but also about you doing something differently. That's what I get with this card. I'm going to pull a quick card on it just to clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and we got the King of Wands. Yeah, so maybe people in the past were not bold enough for, they had some insecurities with that Queen of Cups energy. This is perhaps someone in your family wants you to follow a certain path, and you're like, I can't do that. That's not for me. It may have been for you and for everybody else, but I can't do it. It's not me. I'm different. Okay, so that Queen of Cups, I feel like, you're being bold to perhaps not. It's almost like you're coming out of your comfort zone, okay? You're doing something wild and different than anybody else. And that King of Fire there, that's an Aries energy. I feel like this full moon gives you the power to align yourself with something quite successful. And you are having that courage to go after a goal or a dream or something. I do feel like there's so much success on your side. And also we've got like a salamander there, which tends to be in, the fire cards. And that's about protection. So I feel like even though you're being a maverick, going off and doing something different or doing something bold, you inspire others and you're protected at this time. The King of Wands tends to be as well about someone being really sensible. Yes, there's insecurity behind the sort of idea or whatever it is whatever it is that you're about to embark on. There's fear. There's an energy of you feeling a little bit smothered. But I do feel like you're breaking that chain, and you're feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I feel like you're sensible most of the time, but then you're all of a sudden doing something. I also feel you could be setting up your own business or being an entrepreneur. King of Wands energy is someone who boldly sort of challenges the status quo, where it's like we all go to a 9-to-5 job, we're all in the rat race, we do that. I feel like you could be like, plot twist, I'm going to set up my own business, or you are an entrepreneur already and you're forging ahead and you're doing something that your family are really proud of, but were worried for you because they felt like, oh, we've never done that before. They're a little bit nervous for you. Now, We've got another 25 when you reduce it there, of course, 7, the Chariot card, and it's the Ring. And this is about commitment, okay? It is also about contracts, deepening your determination to get something done. The Ring is about solidifying something. So either you are in a relationship at the moment, Virgo, expect your person to maybe pop the question and ask for your hand in marriage, as it were, if that's the old style of doing it. But also, I feel like there's unity here. I do feel like you're committing either to a path or to a dream, a goal, or to your friends. It's almost like everything is solidifying, okay? Where there was once a little bit of nervousness, I feel like everything's coming together is what I feel with this particular card. And I mean, if you're looking for a high level of commitment with somebody, I feel you know, you may be patiently waiting for them to commit to you on that level. If you're looking for love because you're single, I do feel like you've waited for a long time and felt like you don't fit in anywhere. That maybe you've not found anyone who is your type, sort of thing. And you may be, I feel like you may meet somebody who reminds you of someone in your family. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now you may go, oh no, Baba, no, I don't want that. But more than it being like, oh, look, I've picked someone who looks like my Uncle Roger or anything like that. I don't feel like it's that. I feel it's more that they feel familiar, okay? Someone coming on in, someone new coming on in that really feels familiar, okay? So I feel like there's a shift in your energy, but I feel you'll be waiting a little bit longer, just to let you know, before you meet that person. Now we got the Sun here as well, number 31, which is about abundance. It's about a positive outcome. So if you've had any fears or you've been worrying about something or you've been taking a pause, they are indicating that it will come to a very auspicious conclusion. And number 31, when you reduce it, is, you know, it's number 4. So that's the Emperor card. So whatever plans you have, I feel like you have the power to sort of take charge and go after it and enact your plans. I feel like your strategy is a winning one. And I do feel like, you know, there's a lot of positive sort of energy coming from the time period. But I honestly feel like it's going to, you know, it's going to be a couple of weeks. This moon energy is going to feel a little bit bumpy for you. Okay, I'm not going to tell you something that's not true there. Now we've got the Scythe, which is technically like death card energy. And, you know, it's number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy. So I feel like something is either being, you know, hastily taken out of your life, you know, that was not good for you, or if there's been stagnation, you know, with that stork energy, something suddenly changes. And I really do feel like it's that sudden thing that's happening for you in the next couple of weeks. It's like all of a sudden you're coasting, and then all of a sudden any of that negative energy or any of that sort of stagnation or worry or anything is just suddenly cut short, because all of a sudden something really positive takes its place, okay? So whenever you get this card, this is about a quick ending of something, but because it's number 10, it's a really positive force. Whenever something is suddenly taken out of our world, it may feel uncomfortable at that time, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a love relationship or a career or something like that. Okay, now this is so random. They're giving me an image right now of Aladdin. Is it Aladdin? Yeah, Aladdin. And he's on the carpet, the flying carpet. So weird. Okay, so they're just showing me Aladdin and on a carpet, flying carpet. Now I gotta think about this. Now either you have children and you're watching Aladdin probably for the millionth time, because that's what children do. I love that. You're like, oh yes, let's watch that show again for the millionth time. I would love that. And you have to discover it anew, like children do every time, which is a wonderful energy. Anyway, either you're watching that with your child, or you're sitting down to do that, or you just bought it for them for a gift or something. I'm not sure if it's even cool anymore. I'm sure it is. It was back in my day. Or if I really think about Aladdin rubbed a lamp, right? A genie, and got a wish. So, but the image they're showing me is Aladdin on a carpet. So either you can't be like on a flying carpet. That's just impossible. But anyway, maybe it's about you moving on from a situation and getting a wish. I'm trying to decode how I could for you. So if it's relevant to you, then great. I mean, if it's not, then I can't grasp how it connects to your reading. other than you maybe getting a wish and maybe relocating or flying somewhere, perhaps. Maybe flying somewhere. Sorry, there was a lorry outside, so if you heard a loud sound there, there's a lorry out there. Now we've got number 19. And whilst number 19 is a really positive energy, the Sun card, this card is the Tower. So this is about privacy, okay? So, and maybe even isolation, you know, you putting yourself in this sort of solitary kind of energy to really think things through. So it can mean that people may see this as aloof sometimes, Virgo, and you don't mean it to be aloof. You're streamlining your energy. You're actually putting your energy where you feel it is most needed at that time. And sometimes you've got to disconnect from people and say, you know what, it's not that I don't want to help you with your stuff. It's not that I don't want to engage. It's that I'm wrestling with something right now and I really need to just focus. So I'm just going to pull a card on this for you and see what's going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know about this Tower? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Five of Wands and we got the Page of Wands. Okay. Interesting, because the Page of Wands in the reverse can mean a boredom, okay, or that you're struggling with something. It could be that you're struggling with getting out of a comfort zone, or that you feel like there's no action on something right now. You're ready to get out there, but there's something here holding you back. Interesting, when you get the Page of Wands in the reverse, it can also mean that you're struggling with your purpose or your soul path. And you've had that twice now. You had the Judgment card show up in the reverse and this show up in the reverse. So you're struggling about which path to take. And your desire is there to find your purpose. And, you know, you want to be bold and maybe even step into something new. But right now you may feel like you're trying to weigh up your ideas. Remember, dream big, dream boldly. Okay, you got this, Virgo, especially since we've got whatever it is you've been wrestling with the Five of Wands. You will find a solution. They keep giving this in your reading, which is if you're wrestling with something. Now, they just gave me a name, which is Marina. Marina? Yeah, Marina. So if your name is Marina, I mean, Marina could also be where, is it Marina? Yeah, where there is ships and things. So maybe you're sitting listening to me watching ships or something, but Marina, so if your name is Marina, or maybe a person that you are friends with or romantically linked to is called Marina, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. The Five of Wands in reverse says, after struggle, after any problems, they will be resolved and you will find balance, harmony, and success. You're ready for this. You were ready for this, because the Five of Wands, basically the history of this card in the upright is people think it is a conflict card, but it is also about a training card. It's almost like pandas getting ready for, battle sort of thing, being ready for action. And the next card up is the Six of Wands, okay? So which is success, good news. And the Five of Wands in the reverse tends to be any of the problems that you were wrestling with, or anything that the challenges or, the obstacles that you face it, they're all being turned around. This is a positive time. So there will be harmony, there will be success, and you got this is basically what they're saying. So if you've been feeling a little bit isolated, trying to work out your path, trying to work out what next, I definitely feel like you're going to find the answer. As I said, either daydreaming or a dream. There is going to be, like, they're showing me a key again. So either they're showing me that you have the key, or that something is going to be unlocked for you over the next couple of weeks. This energy reading is good for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because it's the energy of the moon. And finally, we got number 13. Now, number 13 is the Death card. So it is about transformation, that phoenix rising from the ashes, which is literally the first card you got, okay? Phoenix rising from the ashes. You're making some sort of comeback. Now, number 13 is, of course, a child, and it's about new beginnings, okay? Now, it could be also you thinking about childhood when it comes to family tree, things that you've experienced in the past, if you're thinking about your history. It could also be about where do you come from, all that kind of energy. But I do feel like it's more of a new beginning for you. I feel like this is the start of something really quite peaceful, actually, something that is really positive, and I feel you're ready for this, okay? You're ready for this transformation. And I feel whatever it is that you've been wrestling with, it's a bumpy road, but I do feel like you're taking that pause to think things through, and then you are going to take action, and it's going to work out in your favor, okay? So finally, I'm just going to get some cards. Whoa, see the details. Haha. Now, your first card is a moon card, so you are heavily governed by this moon energy. So if you've been not able to sleep, or you've been feeling really restless in bed, you know, and just, I don't know why they're showing me like even a bit sweaty. I don't know. Maybe you've been feeling restless and sweaty. I don't know where that's come from, but that they've given me that. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Could be that it's a hot minute where you are right now. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Okay, so the 3 cards here, very positive energy indeed. And I'm so glad that it's, even on Moon card is uncertainty, okay? It's about fears. It's about facing fears and taking action and sort of overcoming those fears. Also, the Moon card energy is about using your intuition and seeing that you have value. Your thoughts are important, okay? Thoughts become things, and also have confidence in that intuition, because it is your first sort of sonar or radar to let you know when something feels off. So always, you know, always pay close attention to it. Even if this part of you is going, something's not right, and then it checks in with your brain and says, hey, could you check with the eyes? My intuition is saying something's not right. And then your eyes go, no, I see nothing. It's all fine. Sometimes you just know that something is not right, and then later on the eyes will suss that actually, oh yeah, there is something that's not right. The gut instinct called it. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Now the moon is also about all of a sudden things are working behind the scenes, nothing seems to be happening. Then all of a sudden things just appear. Okay, they come to the surface, and you make voluntary changes according to the circumstances. But this means great opportunities lie in the shadows. So I do feel like there's a great turnaround here for you. Also, we've got a Page of Cups. Now, again, this is an energy of suddenness. All of a sudden, popping out of nowhere, there's love. If you're looking for love, all of a sudden, someone pops a question. If you want to get engaged with someone, Page of Cups tends to be about new love. It's also about meeting someone at a place of study. So you've got study there. If you're looking for love, perhaps you meet someone at a place of study. I think Sagittarius had a similar energy there, or maybe it was Libra. I'm not really sure right now. But as you can see, that fish there is not meant to be in that cup. So I feel like an answer or, you know, an opportunity that's really not meant to be there actually just pops out of nowhere, and it's going to surprise you. So if you're looking for new love, I feel like this period is really ripe with finding someone new. If you've been going through a bit of a tumultuous time in a personal relationship, I feel like you and this person get an opportunity to talk, and I do feel like there's an apology here as well attached to this. If it's in terms of career, I do feel like out of nowhere there's going to be an opportunity to follow your heart, and there will be money that flows from there. Either way, 8 of Wands says there's good news coming on in. There's definitely action, and you know, the moon is about pause, it's about caution, okay? And then all of a sudden something pops up here for you, and then, you know, things get faster. And there's momentum here, and there's transformation, maybe even travel, because this is a travel card. So what they're indicating here, again, with all the umbrellas though, is you are protected, Virgo. You are protected against the storm. So as you can see, I mean, even in life, not just in spirituality and tarot, umbrellas represent, you know, protection against all weathers. So I do feel like you are going to elevate and thrive, and there's some really positive news that's coming your way, really positive shift here, but it may feel like a moment of uncertainty, not knowing which way to go. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a final card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Whoa. We have, let's see, disturbance, storm, disintegrate. Okay, so definitely feeling that throughout your reading, that there is like a tower moment or some sort of radical change happening here. It's number 16, which is the tower moment. Remember, towers are not to be feared. They are sort of surprise moments that maybe intuitively we felt, but we couldn't see it coming. So I do feel like just pay close attention to your energy there. But the tower brings great transformation. It could mean that you're having a sudden idea that like changes everything. There could be something that's disturbing your thought processes right now that you're wrestling with, and you get a chance to sort of change up the system and rebuild. This brings positive transformation. It can mean that something is being taken away to replace it with something greater. But I do feel like something sudden. You know, whenever you get Wheel of Fortune energy in my readings, you always get a tower energy as well. They kind of go hand in hand for radical change, radical shift. So, but I feel like yours is positive. It may not feel like it at that moment because it's something that's sudden, but then all of a sudden you work out that actually it was for the positive. So I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Look at this. We have, and I have not had this trinket for maybe a year, and I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. We got the 4-leaf clover. Okay, so that is a wish, make a wish. So that Aladdin thing was totally on par with a wish, make a wish. Okay, because there is a wish come true here. Also, they're giving me the word serendipity, so being in the right place at the right time. So I feel like that's very important for you. I hope you can see that trinket there. I'm really positive about this. Words like this. They want it on the Sun card. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you would like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is think about something you would like to achieve. Really think about it like you got it, okay? And then I want you to say these words. I am a magnet for abundance, okay? Because the words I am are so important. What you follow it with, you start to become. So if you say I am unlucky, I am not successful, I am tired, I am bored, you become those things, okay? Thoughts become things. So if you say I am successful, I am incredible, I am powerful, I am a magnet for abundance, those things start to become, okay? So put those words in the comments box below. I am a magnet for abundance. Of course, it shall be so, Virgo. And I will gravitate to one lucky subscriber on the 21st of November, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload, okay? Also, if something resonates in this reading, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.